Hey guys, what is up? Chris here with Cohesive Friendship Unit. Just me today. I've been playing my second playthrough of Fire Emblem Three Houses, and that has given me a lot of thinking about the game. There's a review that you can check out if you want my thoughts on it, but we're not going to be talking specifically about Fire Emblem Three Houses today. We're going to be talking about video game instruction manuals and why I think their absence has actually started to hurt modern games. But before we get into it, we are doing a giveaway of Cyberpunk 2077, a game I would love a nice juicy manual for. Unfortunately, we're not going to be getting that. All you got to do is be subscribed, and if you like this video, please throw us a like. We would really appreciate your support. So here's the, thought process of what's going on in my head here. So I've been playing Three Houses. Blue Lions is my second run. Sorry, Edelgard. Maybe for my fourth run I'll do Crimson Flower. But during my Three Houses second run with my man Dima, I've noticed that, and I noticed this the first time going, but I've really noticed that the tutorials are unbelievably long and in-depth and just really tough to chew through. And Fire Emblem Three Houses in particular is a game that you are to an extent expected to play 4 times if you want to see everything. There's 4 unique runs that you can do in this game, so you're going to be revisiting the opening component 4 times. And it kind of got me thinking, because, I've played Fire Emblems in the past. I've played older Fire Emblems. I've played Fire Emblems that came with instruction manuals, and I've played them multiple times. And what I've noticed is those had instruction manuals. Those instruction manuals you were expected to read, and they were a compelling thing to look at. I mean, there was cool art in them, as well as tips, as well as literally explaining gameplay mechanics. Scott the Wise is a pretty good video on this stuff. But anyways, I noticed that playing Three Houses on my second run through, probably the first 4 hours, maybe even 6 hours of your run is just inundated with tutorials, tutorial after tutorial, and stuff really isn't even unlocked. And that's not how it used to be. Games back in the day, and that got me thinking, with these older Fire Emblems that I used to play, where they don't explain things, I did fine. And the reason I did fine was because I read the fucking manual. And after reading the manual, I knew everything I needed to know for the most part, right? It's inexcusable if there are poorly explained things in the manual or things that are just completely left out of the manual unless they're meant to be a secret. But after I used the manual, I could play that game, and then if I wanted to play the game a year later, I wouldn't have to reread the manual, or if I needed to brush up on some things, I could check them out. Now, I'm literally forced to sit through these opening tutorials, and I've started to notice it with other games that I've been playing. There's this unnecessary forcing of you to just sit through these god awful, lengthy, and I know games are more complex now, but just so annoyingly long tutorials. And if you want to replay a game, it actually does, to me, hurt the replay value of the game. A lot of times, I don't want to go through the stupid, long, boring slog of it. I want to just start the damn game. And that's something that I think older games excelled at, partially because they were simpler, partially because there wasn't as much to them and you could just drop the player into the world and use good level design to teach things, but also partially because there was a trusty manual to guide you through the experience. And I guess I'm now kind of lamenting not having a manual in games, especially I think some games need them. I think Fire Emblem would benefit from it, and I think it would save players from a lot of repetitive nonsense, not just in the first playthrough, but in subsequent ones. That's all I just want to get off my mind for tonight. But let me know what you guys think down below, and I will catch you next time.